Planet Earth had become the battlefield for a three-way war that had just been unleashed. The UNSC of Earth had found themselves under attack from battle droids and stormtroopers in white armor belonging to a certain Emperor Palpatine. For the first few hours of the first contact battles, they believed they were facing only one enemy. Through the chaos, intel was limited, but eventually word came out from Fire Range Camino that the UNSC were engaged with an enemy force that also took the stormtroopers and battle droids under fire. Foot soldiers belonging to this faction did not seem so different from their UNSC counterparts, but what frightened many a UNSC soldier were the hulking, armored giants accompanying them. These would be later known as the Tactical Marines, or more commonly known as the Space Marines. The Space Marines, along with their infantry, made their approach from the rear towards the firing range. May God have mercy on those who oppose them. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Halo vs. Star Wars vs. Warhammer. Today we finally get the Warhammer faction a go. We are battling as the Space Marines. Gonna burn all the heretics. Now again, I want to reiterate, this is a three-way battle. This means that the Space Marines, or our Warhammer factions, are in war with both the Star Wars units and the Halo units. And in all honesty, I think no one would disagree on saying that the Warhammer faction is by far the strongest. Not only in reality, but or like if you would go by real lore, but also in this mod itself. Again, we have to go by the mod rules. What I mean by that is, for example, the weapons provided in the Halo mod are not super powerful against droid armor. Whereas one might argue that in reality that would be more effective. But the Space Marines actually take a whole lot of punishment before they go down. Now, of course, I do believe in the Warhammer mythos, the Space Marines have somewhat of a godlike stature amongst regular soldiers. I believe I read somewhere that often soldiers have a career without ever seeing a Space Marine, which is ironic because in so many video games, the Space Marines, are the main protagonists. It's just cool. Oh, here we go. I'm also gonna slaughter some UNSC. Oh, we're taking some damage now. Burn them all. Again, the Warhammer mod is very, very cool. There's a lot of different weapons available too. Oh. The bolter will absolutely obliterate anything. I think it's a one-shot for all the units, so you can already see that I took some punishment. What the hell? I have my headphones reversed. What do you guys want? Now, it would of course be interesting in the future, not too many spoilers, but to see something like Space Marines versus a Jedi or a Sith, right? Or what about Master Chief versus a Space Marine? I have it actually set to if I die, I can switch to other Space Marines, but it doesn't really look like that's going to happen. Ah, that's cute. It does actually look like the UNSC was victorious here in this battle they were waging with the droids, but also we got into the rear flank of the droids, so we destroyed a lot of them before they even got to the UNSC forces. Actually go inside. Feels a little strange. Oh! There's an officer. Oh! No mercy. No mercy for the heretics. Oh, they're outside. I saw them on the hill. Just want to make sure this is all clear. See, even if you shoot them in the leg, they're dead in one go. Oh, I see you. Nope. See, not even a grenade can take me down. I also believe I've read somewhere that, like, Space Marines have, like, 3 hearts or something? Something insane like that. Alright, I think it's safe to say that the Warhammer faction won this battle with ease. Now, it should also be said that I'm not going to have it to where every, you know, 3-way battle will be victorious for the Warhammer faction, because of course what made the difference here are the Space Marines, and those Space Marines are very cool. I'm not going to have them in every single battle with the Warhammer faction or with this many. I believe we have 4 or 5 Space Marines here, and for example in other battles I'll maybe only have 1 or 2, so that the chances are way more likely that they will actually get killed. If they are facing something like a tank, they can go down quite fast. And I think that is it. There might be 1 or 2 left, but yeah, no, you see we actually got here. The units are spreading out, and we took hold of the firing range. The battle was over in a flash. It was very one-sided towards the Space Marines, as bullets fired by their enemies felt more like pin needles, barely doing any damage. They left nothing but death and decay in their wake. But they were not immortal, and could not be everywhere at the same time. And fate would test how they would match up against some of the heavier units from both opposing factions. With many camps and military facilities being overrun by both the Galactic Empire and the other invading factions, the UNSC was finding itself on the losing side fast. They were completely surprised, and orders to retreat were given throughout the entire island. Air evac was limited and very dangerous, but word got out that at a small coastal camp, military ships were still operational and available for evacuation. Around 60 or so UNSC soldiers had gathered within the chaos and announced through radio comms that they were headed towards the coastal camp now. But the radio chatter was picked up by some of the battle droids that slaughtered the few soldiers who were stationed at the camp. They knew that the enemy was approaching their position, and they set up defensive measures to welcome them with their blasters. A few hundred meters away from the camp, the UNSC were being fired upon, and they desperately ducked for cover. Now they would have to fight for every yard to get closer to the camp and their escape. Alright people, we got intel that UNSC units are heading this way to make their evacuation via boat. You can see that we did quite the number on them previously. Some died in a very peculiar position, if you ask me. Looks like some of the units are already in contact. Let's get a better look. Get some sniper units there. The sniper will actually be a little bit better in this situation. There they are. Coming out of the woodwork. Now the voices that you will hear are because of the Warhammer mod. Since this is the Op4 units, they will have the orc voices. I guess I could have turned off the mod because in this particular scenario there are no Op4 units, but it's fine. It's going to be a bit difficult to hit him all the way from over here with a regular E5. They're going up the hill. Some of the snipers are already hurt. Oh. Evacuation took a few losses here. Do we have units going out there? Yes, we do. Let's join them. Trying to cover their tracks with a lot of smoke grenades, it seems. It sure as hell is difficult to aim with this thing. Take a hit there. Again, the UNSC are, in terms of mods, maybe the weaker units in terms of their, not necessarily their weaponry, but the droids are just very well armored. And actually it's even to the point that I don't know how much more armored the droids are than, let's say, stormtroopers. Okay. Let's actually take a sniper. Hopefully he's still got some ammo. He sure does. Alright. Let's see. Oh. We got UNSC. I got him. We got him. They are taking out our snipers. Actually, the sniper on that tower is down too. I might actually change over there. They are coming closer. It's slow progress, but they are coming closer. Actually, you have my ammo, don't you? Is it... Ooh, they're trying to shoot at me. That's for sure. Oh god. Yeah, okay. They're close enough now to where they actually do pose a threat to this tower. That's one. Shit. Got him. Oh, a lot of them. We are all that's standing between them and escape. So they are going to push hard. No. I'm actually quite wounded. That's why the sway is so bad. Yeah, see? I didn't have anything to patch myself up. This droid over here is still going strong. It's doing a good job. Oh! They're running out of white smoke. Yeah, they're going desperate. But look, they are getting closer and closer. Oh. Damn. Might be hitting the ledge. Oh, there I went. I still have a few others that I can select. Not too many though. Oh, where's this guy? Ooh! Need to get some cover before I repair myself. Here we go. Now, again, they are getting closer. They might actually be in range of regular weapons. But still, probably grab that sniper again. It's more effective. Look, I'm heading... Huh. I'm hitting the thing, the...
Slugger. Front.
The box.
Slugger. Front.
Okay, now that droid died too, so...
Looker shooter. Front. 40 gates. Open front.
Oh! Headshot or something, I guess. Or maybe the repairing did not do extra so much. Oh, this is the final one.
Slugger. Front. 5.
Ooh,
Looker shooter.
hit here. I need a first aid kit.
3. Looker shooter. Open front. Slugger. In front.
Oh my god, where are they hitting me from?
Looker slugger. East. Slugger. East. Looker shooter. Front. 40 gates. Open front. 5. Looker shooter. 3.
Oh my god, look how close they are.
In front.
Oh, Jesus.
40 gates. In front. 3. Looker shooter.
They're able to flank us now. Oh, there goes that toilet. I have a thermal that I might be able to do something here.
Gates. Open front. 3. 3. Poised above now.
Got him.
Look, some 40 gates.
Uh-oh. Covering their approach with smoke. That's not good. You would think us droids would be able to look through this. Jesus. Oh, they're inside! Oh, this thing sucks. How many times have I hit him? Scratch that. The droids are the weakest. Not the UNSC. Holy God. There. I don't know if I'm the final droid left. Oh, he's... Treat yourself. I actually have them to get into the boats. Now, of course, their whole team needs to get into the boats, so don't expect them necessarily to get... Oh! Oh no, it's just me. They're everywhere. They know I'm here. They want my ass. What do I do here? What is the game plan? Ugh. Ah! There they go for the boats. The large group of UNSC soldiers succeeded in reaching the camp and getting to the escape vehicles. It came at a high price though, since they almost lost 30, half of their men in the sprawling battle. Luckily for them, the smaller number of battle droids they needed to face worked in their favor. There were still many squads and platoons stuck on the island, desperately trying to survive. But for this group of soldiers, escape was now a possibility.